Our next VirtualPreneur Summit speaker is the Chief Connector of Repurpose Den, Amber Kahn. Amber helped purpose-driven leaders stand out, reach more, and convert big using your existing content. Amber is most proud of the fact that when you invest in your business through her network, it helps them provide safe space and support for up to 30 children in crisis every month. Entrepreneurs, our next speaker, Chief Connector Amber Khan.
So I help purpose-driven leaders stand out, reach more, and convert big using the existing content. Now, what do I mean by that? So let's say you create content. You have great hopes for it. You think traffic, leads, and sales will come now. Yet nothing happens. The content just sits there on your website or YouTube channel or iTunes, right where you put it. What's the problem? Location, location, location. How's your content going to fetch you traffic and sales if all it does is just sit there? Instead, you must repurpose your content. All right, okay, now know what you're wondering. What is that? It is the slicing and dicing of each quality piece of content you produce into multiple high impact, curiosity driven, and tickle pink social media videos and images. You see, repurposing content allows you to appeal to a mix of audiences with various content preferences on multiple social media platforms, resulting in complete social media domination in your niche. And that's what we provide at Repurposed in a fully done for you service, so that it helps you amplify your brand, get more eyeballs on your content, and communicate authority by repurposing your content without you lifting a finger, messing about with 10 different content creation tools, or showing off your backside dipped in an oil well like the Kim Kardashian broke the internet image, so that you can get your content in the line of sight of the right people at the right time and in the right format. I think what motivates me is our mission, which is to accelerate how people share their knowledge, tell stories, and inspire their audiences to act while leading the way for socially conscious businesses. The thing we are most proud of is that when you invest in your company's future through our work, you're also creating a meaningful change in the world, because each month you choose to continue working with us. It helps us provide safe space and support for up to 30 children in crisis every month. Well, I'm one of those lucky ones where my business wasn't affected by COVID-19 because we've been online for past almost 13 years. So we do not have any offline presence, as in we don't have to worry about events, offline events that we do or anything. So quite fortunate that way that our business wasn't affected. Saying that, we do actually have an investment in a restaurant in London, and which is obviously now shut down, just like all the other restaurants. So in a way, actually, we have been affected by COVID-19. But I guess that's when you have different income streams. You can, even if one goes down, the whole idea is that the others can still keep you up. So I guess what we have definitely learned from COVID-19 is that everybody should have multiple streams of income. If you do not have it now is the time to start it. Start your side hustle, start something else, put money in another investment. You have to diversify your portfolio for sure, because relying on one thing and one thing only for all your bread and butter is, as we can see, is a very, very risky thing to do. I mean, but what is very interesting to observe is that, what I'm sure a majority of the people have, is that we've realized that almost 95% of the jobs can actually be done remotely. So people do not have to travel for ridiculous hours to get to work, especially if you live in London. On average, people spend 3 hours a day traveling to and from work. It's absolutely insane. Waste of time and resources, and bad for the environment. So all of these jobs can be done remotely, and not only that, but we have also realized that there is no such thing as 9 to 5. Maybe for some businesses, very small number, but it's all about producing the results, doing the work. So it doesn't matter that if you were there from 9 to 5, if you took breaks in between. It's about, well, what job you've got to do. Well, finish it, complete it, produce the results. That's all that matters. Whether they do it 6 o'clock in the evening, whether they do it after putting their kids to bed, it does not really matter. So I think we are going to see a lot of changes happening in the future. The way we work, the way we make money, I think there's going to be a lot of change happening there. The kind of businesses that come up as a result of it, which is also obviously a great thing. Creativity and innovation comes out of hard times, like the situation we are in now. So we are going to see a lot of new business come up, new technology come up, new ways of working, and also hopefully for organizations to realize that we do not have to be present at the premises. Not everybody has to be present at the premises to get the job done, and it doesn't have to be within the 9 to 5 working hours either. I think from my point of view, or my advice would be, because I'm following my own advice right now, is to take this time to self-reflect. Step back a moment and sort of look at your business from the outset, and go through it with a fine-tooth comb to figure out, okay, what's happening, what's not working, what didn't work, the things that you probably didn't have the time, or you ignored it, or you procrastinated about doing it. Now is the time to do so. Go over the strategies, make sure you know your why, the reason that you're doing this, it aligns with what you're doing. If it doesn't, you're going in the wrong direction, or you got to put a stop to it and come back to your main goals and mission, that everything that you're doing aligns with it, and start creating more content online, more valuable content. And now is as good a time as any to start building that audience, if you didn't before. If say you are an established offline business, but you didn't think about your online presence before this, well, now is the time. Even though it's a forced situation, but utilize this time to do something, rather than just sit back and worry about why did it happen, and how you're going to survive it. Of course, that how you're going to survive it is by actually being innovative with your business. So you're going to have to think about how can we bring in an online arm to our business, so that even if the offline business, for some reason, things like COVID-19, it's not able to make the money or run the way it usually does, you have another stream of income coming from online ventures, online products and services, or the same products but which can be sold over online. So you have to now think about those things, be creative with it. Everything can be turned into some sort of online product or service. You just have to get a little bit more creative with it. And now is the time to do so. So if you didn't have the time to think about those things, or how you were going to do it, or how you're going to implement it, well, now you've got the time. Now you've got the time to strategize it, think about how you're going to implement it, and just go for it. This is the time to go for it. Take action now, because this time will not come back. And I truly believe that even though it's a tragic situation what's happening right now, but a lot of good can come out of it. So we have to look at the positive side of it, that even though our businesses may be affected, but then it also gives us an opportunity to think about the things that we didn't do in our business for our business, and maybe now is the time to start doing those things. I mean, if you've already got a book, you're already producing content, this is the best time to share it. Share your knowledge, share your beliefs, share who you are with the online world. I mean, you've seen it. Everybody's online now. Everybody's sharing all sorts of videos, and because it helps others connect with them. When you share your personal stories, when you share your beliefs, when you share what you stand for, what you stand against, and all the knowledge tidbits that you have gained over the past many years, right? You are bound to get some traction. And traction from those who believe in the same things as you do, who probably have gone through the same things that you have, and this is the best time to do it. And especially if you've already got book or content that you're using to promote yourself, right now is the time to get online with it and share it online in whatever form you can, be it videos, audios, podcasts, little short videos, Snapchat sort of videos, but just get online, share with the people, be authentic, be vulnerable, and be honest. Well, all I'd like to say is that everything happens for a reason, and difficulties are always only temporary. We may not know the time period of it yet. How long will this difficulty last? But it is only temporary. So do not lose hope. We're all in it together, and right now is the best time to collaborate, to reach your hand out to others who may be doing worse than us. So it's time to give without expecting anything in return, and you will see a lot come back to you in time. So people, keep your hopes up, stay positive.